It's Ginger's vlog.
Hey you guys. Man, I'm sorry I'm chewing gum and I hadn't painted my nails and my hair looks like crap, but it is what it is, right? Well, this is what happens when your hair is wet and you put it up in a clip like I always do, and I didn't blow dry it or brush it or anything, and I take it down and it looks like this big ball of wavy horse hair. But like, you guys notice anything different? And in case you didn't notice what I was talking about, or if you couldn't see it, well, you guys know that we've only lived in this house since, like, I don't know, November or something. And I guess the guy, when he painted my room, he painted it with like latex paint or something, I don't know. Well, when you paint, I thought when you paint period, but I guess for sure when you paint with latex paint, you have to prime it. So yesterday, after I made the video for you guys, I came in here and I was putting the pictures back in my photo album, and I'm like, there's a bubble on the wall. And me, being the OCD person that I think I am, I pushed the bubble. Pushed it. Then I peeled it. And then I peeled it some more. And then I peeled it a lot. So, my mom was freaking out. She came in here and I'm like, Mom, come here, I want to show you something. And I showed her the bubble. It was like this big. And then I peeled it right in front of her and she started screaming at me. Well, not screaming, but you know how Mom is. She's like, I'm not paying for that. I'm like, duh, I'm a full-grown adult. I'm gonna repaint my room, you know. So, why does it matter? Because I've been wanting to repaint anyway. I don't like this, like, eggshell looking white anyhow. Or dirty white, or whatever you want to call it. So, I kept on peeling, and Marty come back. And that's when Matt had spent the night. And they came in here, and first thing Marty done, he was like, he thought it was a hole in the wall or something. And I had done peeled it, like, almost as big as my upper body. Well, Marty's like, well, you might as well just peel the whole wall. And like I said, I'm really OCD. So, I peeled, like, a whole grocery bag full of paint. Look at it, I'm serious. See, this is sheetrock, and usually the sheetrock is split right here, and they put like this white tape over it, and then they put this white stuff over it to seal the tape. But this is the sheetrock, and there's no primer on it. And yeah, I peeled it. That's as high as I can reach, and I peeled out, that's where the paint stuck to the thing where they didn't prime it, and I peeled it all behind my chair, which I'll show you guys if I don't knock something down. Look. What does it look like to you? Marty and Matt and Tim and a whole bunch of people said some stuff about what they think it looks like. They said it looks like two people kissing. And to me that kind of does look. Like, this is the man, that's his hat. And that white spot can be the sun behind them going down. And this is the lady and her hair. And then right here, this is the lady's arms that goes up behind the guy's head. And then this little part here is the man's arms, where it goes behind her back. And see, it's got the curve in her back like a woman has. And that's the man's coat or whatever. I don't know. So, yeah, I peeled it. And, so now I need to paint my room. So, which that probably won't happen until November because I have a lot of things going on right now. No, it may happen next month. I don't know yet. But a couple other things I was going to mention to you guys too was, okay, so anyway, I noticed, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and catch you guys up on like a lot of the comments and things that you guys have been saying or commenting on, and I hadn't had a chance to reply, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, like, you guys, somebody had commented a while back on one of my videos, and you guys know how I always part my hair to the side. Well, like, I don't know, somebody had said something like, you know, comes with like obesity or something. I don't remember exactly what they said. But it's like your hair starts thinning out. I guess because they thought they seen a bald spot or something. Well, I'm not going bald. My hair is really thick and puffy. But, like, I know the older my mom gets, like, her hair's starting to thin out. It's getting thin, which I think I get my hair from my father's side of the family. But anyway, no. I have something. It's not an ailment, or anything like that. What I was trying to say is, like, I don't have any ailments or anything like that. There's nothing, like, as far as I know, medically wrong with me. Like, comes with most obese people. But anyway, you guys, like, had thought up maybe I was going bald or had a bald spot or something like that. That's not what it is. And I don't like telling this to people because I kind of get embarrassed about it, okay? But I have horns. That sounds really weird. I don't know if I'm going to put this video up or not. Okay, but I will. Anyway, so, like, literally, you can't tell in video, but I have, like, they're called cysts, okay? And I have them on my head. And my father had them, and I think Marty has, like, one. It's really, really, really small, like, smaller than his pinky nail. But not me. I have big ones, and they're just like horns. I swear, they're really big. They're probably like the size of a quarter, and they're probably about that tall. So it actually does feel like horns. So sometimes when my hair is parted and you guys think it's a bald spot, no, that's actually where one of my cysts is. I've been talking about for years to go and get them removed, but I've never ever had any medical problems at all, period, ever. I've been really fortunate, thankfully. But, like, I have, you guys know I have a phobia of metal piercing flesh, needles, or an IV. Like the IV just going in my hand or anything. No. But if you guys want to look it up, like, I think they're called pilar cyst, Pilar, which it steamrolls into a whole bunch of different types of cysts, but it's basically a trichemial cyst, which is known as a wen or a pilar cyst or something like that. It's a little bitty fluid filled growth, which is what a cyst is, and which it says it forms from a hair follicle, which doesn't make any sense. They're only found on the scalp, on my head, and I have to be, like, really careful with them. The whole reason I'm even telling you about this story, because last night when I was asleep, for some reason I plowed my head right into the wall, and I woke up and I was like, hallelujah, because it hurt really bad. And like, one of them that I have, it's the largest one that I have, is right here, and it's a little bigger than a quarter, but not as big as a 50-cent piece. And I've had it since, like, high school, just the one. And when I was working, that's when I'm not gonna tell you where I used to work. I'll do another video about that. But at work, I hit my head on a shelf and almost completely blacked out. Like, it was that bad. And then when I've been taking a shower, like, you know how sometimes the shower has the big knob right there, you just pull it out and the shower comes on? You don't have to pull the little thing up from the faucet or whatever. Like, it's a stand-up shower. There's no tub, whatever. Well, I was, like, bending down. I don't know if I was fixing to shave or what I was bending over for. Like, I dropped the soap or something. I can't remember. But it's happened twice. I hit my head on the knob. Like, how stupid am I, right? And I almost completely blacked out both of those times. And this one here that took all those hits is, like, really hard, like a rock. And Martin, my father, he had to go and get his cut out because they were big like this, or maybe not as big as this, I don't really know. But yeah, he had to go get his cut out. And before they done that, they had to stick a needle in one or something to see if it was going to be cancerous or whatever, but it turned out just to be benign, thankfully, and I hope that's the same situation for me. However, that one that I've hit a lot, it does kind of freak me out that since I've hit it so many times, it may have cancer in it, which I don't think it does. I don't have cancer, but still, it kind of freaks me out nonetheless. And two, like, I have to be really careful with them too, like hitting my head on things or whatever, because if one were to bust or burst, however you want to say it, like, the poison from that or whatever could get into my blood and then I could die, or I don't know. So yeah, leave it in the comments below how weird you guys think that really is, and I'll leave a link below to the Wikipedia thing that I have open if you guys want to read about it. I know it's kind of gross and everything, but yeah, just told you guys the fact that I don't tell everybody. Like, I can work with someone for 10 years and they never know that, but I just shared it with you. Embarrassing. But yeah, yeah, now I feel awkward. Do you guys have any ailments? Leave it in the comments below what is wrong with you, so that way I don't feel so, you know, because like I said, I don't tell people about that. I think it's really embarrassing. Like, I still wear hats and everything, but I used to wear those really cute little headbands, the stretchy kind. Not the thick ones, but the thin ones. And I still have some, but it's like I hadn't been able to wear them for a while because that little line, it lays right between two cysts, and it makes it really sore and it hurts really bad because I don't have just one or two. I have a lot. And they're the size from like smaller than my pinky fingernail to bigger than my thumbnail. And the biggest ones I have are those two, which is like my horns. And then I have some other ones that are probably about the size of a dime right here. And then I have one right here in the middle. I call that my unicorn horn. But it was so funny because Katie, she had, I don't know what she done. She was gonna mess with my hair, and she done this. And she felt that, and she was like, oh my god. She moved her hand really fast. She said, what is that? I said, that's my horns. And she took me seriously. She went to school and told everybody that her cousin has horns. Embarrassing. But, so yeah, it's not contagious or anything like that. It's hereditary. The cysts, they kind of like run in the wart type of family, which that's just from what I found online. I know as soon as I go to the doctor, he's gonna be like, yeah, we have to remove those. And I'm like, oh god. Because when they go to remove it, like, all of them are from basically here up. That means they will have to shave all of that. I will look like I have a mullet. So more than likely I probably will just shave my whole head. That's not a good look for a fat girl. So yeah, I'll have to rock one of my wigs, which you guys don't even know I have wigs. But if you watch my older videos, you do, because yeah, I used to goof around on camera with those. Not that kind of goof around. You just have to go find it and see. But anyhow, yeah, I feel really awkward. I think I'm gonna go now. Bye.